Welcome back, or just welcome. If this is your first time on this channel, then a quick summary would be that I'm currently on the land plot that I bought a couple of years ago, over 5,000 square meters, and the whole plan is to build a house here. If you haven't seen any of the older videos or previous videos, then go check them out. I already built up a fence, I built a shed here, so I am so ready to start the house. And today is a groundbreaking day for me personally as well, because we are literally going to break ground. We have our foundation marked down. Soon enough the builder will arrive and start digging. So it's going to be a monolithic slab, 177 square meters. Cost a house is 1.5 stories, meaning that the second story kind of has no walls. The roof already starts from the flooring. My builder is very optimistic about his capabilities. He is saying that he can build this slab in 5 working days. So what does it mean? First day is digging hole, the second day is filling it in with sand, third day is putting the insulation together, the fourth day is rebar, fifth day pouring the concrete. I don't know, seems kind of unbelievable for me, for a guy who hasn't built those, hasn't done anything like this before. You know what, I'm so excited, just let's get into it. So I just arrived at the site and I can see that somebody yesterday was busy, sneaked in and already started working. I guess they just wanted to get a head start. Well, I'm gonna put you on a time lapse because digging a hole is probably not the most interesting part. So the builder just left. I mean, crazy. They are pulling like 12 hours working days what they're doing with this foundation. But let me give you an overview. So the first layer of insulation is done, at least on half of the house. So this is a 100 millimeter layer of insulation. I will have a total of 3 layers. And on top of that, concrete will be. So we still have some part of the ground that has not been smoothened out yet, but this is now, I guess, 2.5 days of work. This is crazy, and you can see that those guys, they know what they're doing. This is not the first foundation they're building, obviously. So my water supply is here, and it goes all the way here up to the house, and I was positively surprised because we managed to get the depth of, I think it's 2 meters, or at some point maybe 2.1 meters even, and this is by far enough. 2 meters inside the ground is enough that you don't have to worry about it freezing it out. Although I did have asked them to add a heating cable around the water pipe, because I wasn't that optimistic before. I thought that we will maybe get 1.5 or 1.2 meters of depth, but we had 2 meters and a little bit more, so very happy with that. So just a couple of hours ago, they finished burying the geothermal heating cables, I think, or pipes underground. I want to show you how much space it just took up. So let's say, first of all, this is the land plot that I had. Nice grass, more or less nice. And then on the other side, this is like huge area. I think it's about 800 square meters because I had 2 times 400-meter pipes that went into underground. I think it was around 1 to 1.2 meters in depth. So what they did is they dug a canal, and then which was 1 meter wide, and then on the both sides they just planted this cable. And those cables going up to my house, let's go check it out. So all of those pipes come up here. 4 pipes, so 2 going in and 2 coming back. So yeah, this is where we are at this moment. So the rebar in some parts are already placed, standing on those legs. And you can see the load-bearing walls. These are my water pipes. You have cold water, you have warm water, and you have circulation. And they go up there into the kitchen. So this area not yet covered with rebar. This is the play area. This is where my workshop will be. It's crazy. So the builder has now left the site, and they put this foundation together in 5 working days, just as they promised. So the 6th day will be for concrete. We are a little bit, I can say that we are like a day late, but this is because we also decided to already install all of those ground pipes for heating. So that took another day. The last work they did was to install drainage, and then the insulation. You can see pieces there. And all of our floor heating has now been finished as well. So as I walk in from the main entrance, I will be in the hallway with wardrobe. You can see the load-bearing walls. Go forward, you will have the living room, the kitchen. Here in the middle, I would have stairs to upstairs. Then 2 rooms back there, washing room, toilet, and garage. You can see this snake nest here. Looks absolutely crazy. And yeah, when they're doing a drainage for shower, they're just installing this part that won't be filled out with concrete. And then later on, I will have a hole here with which I can build a proper drainage for my shower. But yeah, this is now done. So can't wait for tomorrow just to finish it up. And after the concrete has been poured, once the concrete starts drying up, I need to water it for like a couple of days, maybe 2 days after, so that it won't crack, because concrete can dries better when it's always wet. I just can't believe it took them only 5 days to put it together. It's crazy. I mean, think about it. I'll think about it. If I would have tried and do it myself, I would probably do it for like 2 months. And even then, there are things that you cannot do alone, because you just need, you know, let's say even the rebar pieces that weigh over 100 kilos, it's not gonna happen. Now, end of the day, how happy I am with the builder. Well, you know, it always depends a lot on them. You know, you can have a good experience, you can have bad. I've heard both versions. They put it together in 5 working days, and you know, those guys have been building foundations for like 20, 25 years. So you can obviously see that they know what they're doing. Would I recommend them? Well, just let's put it this way. I would build another house just so I could hire them again. That's how good they are, I feel. Absolutely amazing work, guys, so thank you for that. So yeah, let's wait for the concrete. So now that the concrete has been sanded off, I'm here left alone with the hose just to keep it wet enough so that the sun wouldn't make the concrete dry too fast, otherwise the cracks will appear. So yeah, that's my job now. And when we water, the main thing is that I just need to make it sure that it doesn't turn into light gray color, because if it's light gray color, that means it's going dry, and if it goes dry, then the cracks will appear. Although most of them, even probably there will be some cracks, but if so, they will be only cosmetical stuff. As long as I keep it wet for the next 2 days, and then any crack that appears after that is fine. But for now, I am the fountain. So the guy who did the sanding, really nice guy, came with his own gathering offered us some grilled meat and stuff and some cakes. Really nice guy. So about the price, just as promised. First, let's look at the stats. The foundation is 177 square meters, but once I put the walls up, I'm down to 140 square meters. And that, just a moment. Yep. Okay. And you're not joking, right? Yeah, okay, okay. I'm on my way. Yeah, bye. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Had a little personal issue that I had to take care of. So where were we? Yes, the foundation. So I said 177 square meters. Once you put the walls up, we are left with 140. And that cost me a total of 33,170 euros. The stats will be somewhere on the screen. I did pay an extra 3,000 just because we decided to put those underground heating pipes right away, because in the beginning I thought that I will postpone this work and do it a little bit later, but as it came out later on, pushing those pipes in through those blue pipes, those heating pipes, it will be quite difficult to do that. So we decided that, yeah, hell, we will just install them right away. So that was an extra 3,000. So 33 is not as bad, I would say. Most of the offers that I got were somewhere in between 40 and 45,000. The reason there is that, you know, when a company comes to build your foundation, they also buy your materials. And the thing is, they usually also add their own commission to this, which can be as high as even 30%. I'm probably going to piss off a lot of builders when I say that, but just that's how the things are. I wanted to order my own materials. Most of the builders, 99% of them, they do not want to build with clients' materials, because, you know, I could order my own materials so nobody can add their own profits. But the thing is, there is a bigger if here. What if me as a client who has no idea what he's doing, orders wrong materials or too little materials, and they cannot continuously work on this foundation? So I do understand that fact. So I just spoke with my builder straight up and said that, you know, I have offers like this and that, those won't suit me. I already tried ordering materials online and I already saw the cost, etc. So what is the price that you can offer me? I mean, I will allow you obviously to order them yourself if you want them. Most of the builders will anyway get their materials cheaper than I do as well. So So there's that. But yeah, overall we are done. So before we roll the end credits and show you the last shots, if you have enjoyed this content so far, or if you find anything useful out of this, just go on, click on that subscribe button, maybe even a like if you actually liked it. It will help spread the video, it will help more people see this video. And so yeah, next things that are coming are the walls. So stay tuned and see you in the next one. See that ground? That's pretty screwed up, isn't it? See that ground? Well, that looks already better. Since I'm broke after finishing my foundation, all I have is me, a couple of tools, and some willpower. So let's get to work.